Hi, this is JilliBling. How are you today? I have another project using the stamp set Crane of Fortune, and particularly this flower. I've already done a few using the crane, but I also want to use Special Moments, Great Words. This is a celebration stamp set, Artistically Inked. I know I'm going to do something wonderful with this, and I keep on holding it, but we'll use it today more for the words, but something eventually is going to come wonderful of that. Stitched rectangles, one of my favorites. And then also this die set goes with the Artistically Inked. It's called Artistic Dies, and that is for the floral right back here. And just a few inks, Versamark Calypso Coral and Petal Pink. Okay. Let's get started. Working from the bottom, working our way up. So I'll take the Petal Pink card base, fold it in half. And this white will go on the inside. This piece here, which is just a little bit smaller than the top, I'm going to run it through the embossing folder. I think it's called Pretty Flowers. I don't have the name on here, but it's in the annual catalog. Very nice. This is a floral card. So there is that, and I could stick it down, but I might wrap ribbon around it, so I'll leave it off for now. This is to stamp the flower on. The flower, I'm going to do it in the darker color, which is Calypso Coral. And you know, I looked up, what is this flower? And it's a chrysanthemum, or if somebody would have said it's a mum, I would have remembered that. I've grown mums a few times. They're easy. They're very, very nice to work with. Okay, so here is my mum stamped in coral. And there are dies. I love it when there's dies to make things for us easy. Ooh, there's a pin in that. We'll be using all this other stuff in a minute. Okay, so this die will cut out that flower. And that's right here. Okay, you know what, maybe this time I could go this way. And ribbon, I have this, it's old, but it matches perfectly. And this is new ribbon, and it's paired with, I think it's Misty Moonlight. It almost looks like a denim color. And that's what I used on this card, and I kind of frayed the ends a little bit. Can you see that? Trying to make it a little bit vintagey. Hold on. What's going on here? Because I want it just a little bit poking out. Let me fix that. Dimensionals. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's this, but this is the cotton ribbon, but I might try using this just because I have way too many rolls. I am excessive. Won't use it quite yet. So we have that, and then these other pieces in here, we'll use some of the gold too. These pieces are for this panel. See the stitched rectangle white piece? And then this panel right here, that too is stitched rectangle in these pieces, these dies. And then the words are done in the same die as this piece right here. You'll see it more clear in just a minute. So I will cut this one out. And I know it's color on color, but maybe this time it could go on top of the white. And this piece is to cut out the white stitched rectangle. And this strip right here of Whisper White, I want to put some words on it. So this one I did thanks. This time I think I want to do happy birthday. So how about this happy birthday right here? So I'm going to stamp it in Versamark. There it is. Right in the middle. Then I'll put it into gold powder. Well, that looks good. So you're wondering, why do you have a candle? That is for when I have new stamp sets. If you take it and rub it on the sides, clear candle is good. Then that slides really nice. Because at first they're stiff. Old candle, dedicated to making my stamp pads work. And it probably shouldn't be near the heat tool. Okay, carry on, carry on. So, stitched rectangles, I am going to cut out this happy birthday. Here it is. Okay, look at this. Let me make sure I could get it into the right angle. Can you see how pretty that is? Mother of pearl. So, that is going to be this die cut. So I have it right here, all done, and it's so pretty, and I'm not going to leave us with much, but you know, understated elegance. So I have it die cut, and if you don't have a die brush, this really makes things easy. I was about to pop it all out, and I thought, you know what? Sometimes we need to go back to basics to remember to pull out our tools, because they're great. Okay, so that got lots of the pieces out. Isn't that pretty? And then this other end is pokey. I think we all need pokey. Okay, it is good. And I'll punch out these pieces later before I put it away. Okay, so here is the die cut piece. And this is from the Artistically Inked bundle. Isn't that just pretty? And we'll cut it a little bit to make sure that more of it is seen. Maybe. Doing it this way, might not need to do that. This is for the ginkgo. Which I have cut out right here. And I know this card is a little bit busy. It's kind of that collage style, but it's nice. Okay, ginkgo, we have it. So we have all these pieces. So now the blending brush, I'm going to do just a hint of color on this piece and on this piece. And I have two different ink pads here, Coral and Petal, Calypso Coral and Petal Pink. I'm going to do it in the lighter. So, blending brush, get some color on it, and just a swoosh. a swish of color. And I might as well do a little bit on the inside. Oh, you know what? Hold off on that for just a minute. And I say that only because on the inside of the sample card, I did that. And so see how I have the hint of color right here? And then after that I stamped and heat embossed the words. The powder stuck to my blending brushing. So we're going to do the heat embossed words first, then do the blending brush. Yeah, things aren't always easy. Wow, we're already to the point where we could start assembling. And I don't have too much of a plan. I probably should have. But that's okay. So I like these words. The stem, I don't know about the stem. Maybe this could go like that. This. Right there. Oh, I have one more piece. I have two more pieces. Yeah, I should have had a plan first. Like that. And how about this? Gets lost over there. Okay, there we go. Usually when I wing it like this, and this one I thought it out, had a plan, moved stuff around, people end up going with that. Maybe it's more natural, I don't know. Okay, and so for the ribbon, you know it'd be pretty, is a ribbon right here. More of a double bow. Let me see if I could do one in this. I hope it's not too big. You know how I like double bows? So I just came back from lunch with a girlfriend. That was fun. That was nice. It was just us two. Just chatted, ate lunch, went on our way, talked stamping stuff, and that's it. It was very nice. Okay. It's looking kind of cute. Okay, somehow right there about. It's looking a little overdone though, huh? Okay, maybe the other ribbon. This is really soft, it's nice. Double bow makes everything better. Oh, and if you are a double bow fan, one of my very first videos, you have to scroll way back in video library, is how to make double bows. And I show you like 6 different times to make sure you catch it, catch all the little details. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so to start sticking stuff together, and the gold, I'm going to put it underneath these parts right here. Okay, so those are going to stick together. Now put them on with a dimensional, or 2 or 3 or 10. Then I'm going to put some liquid glue on that after I have a plan here. Okay, so these two can stick together. Okay, and the ginkgo, that can go right about here. Looking good. Okay, and to put the twine on, I have some dimensionals. I just need stuff to hold the twine after it's kind of wrapped around a bit. And I know I'll put liquid glue on here. So let me get a kind of a visual. This can go like that. The flower's up at the top. This could go about here. Maybe that stem, maybe all this. I think that's going to be too big. Okay, so it's going to go like this, right about there. I'll put that on now. It's a big old dimensional. So that can go right about here. Okay, now it's time for putting the twine on. So to do the twine, I kind of have a little bit of a trick where you hold on to it, stretch your pinky out. If you had it like that, it would be a small loop. I want a big loop. Then have it all together, do a figure 8, and plop it down. Okay, so there's some. This part that's right down here, I can't see it, so I'm going to move that around. And yep, it's looking a little bad on the back, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be covered up. I like this end sticking out. Maybe I'll make the end stick out a little bit more. Therefore, I want this end to also stick out right up there. Probably need some more dimensionals to hold it in place. Right there. Okay, so let's see how that's looking. It's a little bit crazy up here. Okay, that's more of a soft loop. But all this business up here, this is a little crazy. My plan was supposed to be easy. Okay, that's better. I like how it's looking, but that's going to stick outside the card. And there we go. It's okay if it sticks out just a little bit. So this mother of pearl die cut is going to be glue. So I'll just put a little bit of it on. And I know it won't be full coverage. That's fine. And then the ginkgo can have a few dimensionals. Okay, it's ready. Just want to make sure happy birthday is straight. That's straight, and then the rest can follow. I have so much cording under there, the dimensionals are being busy with cording, but that's okay. Get some mother. Maybe 2 of them. Now it's sticking down. Okay, and little double bow. That can go right here with a glue dot. So I have one more design with the Crane of Fortune bundle. And that one will be good too. Okay, so I'll put this on the card front with, how did that happen? Well, most of it will be covered with the prettiness of the front of the card, but that's crazy. How does stuff like that happen? I don't know. I know you never do that. Get ink all over your fingers and transfer it everywhere. Dimensionals. Okay, and now my new favorite, polish dots. So on this project I use the Petal pink ones. So this time let's try the white or the clear. Boy, I didn't leave much room to do anything on here. Just trying to keep it a little bit more simple this round, but obviously that didn't happen. I'm going to put 5 on, just because I like them. Okay, so for the inside, happy birthday. So Versamark, how about I think you're wonderful? So now that the heat embossing is done, let me see how much ink is left on this. I just want just a little bit. Okay, a little bit more than nothing. Okay, that's good. And on this one, I put flowers at the bottom. How about a few flowers at the bottom? And that will be in Calypso Coral. The stamp is so pretty, so realistic. Looking at these little dragonflies, I kind of want to put them on. Okay, well, if I do my embossing buddy, maybe I could get away with it. Embossing buddy. So how about right here and up here? So that could be in Versamark, because dragonflies like flowers. Oh, it could have been right over the flower. Oh, I hope the gold powder doesn't stick to that. Find out here real soon. Well, it's good down here. Up here it's a little mess. That's where the ink came from. Okay, that'll have to do. Okay, all the little over stuff, those are baby dragonflies. Yeah. Okay, I think this part is done. I like how that came out though. Happy birthday! Well, that looks pretty. Okay, so that is it. The card is done, just like that. So here are these two. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Okay, I hope you have a great day. Bye. Happy stamping.